Kevin. The Kings last season failed to...
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward spot.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer from Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Count the basket.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Right side, Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich against Bjelica. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Last break, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Gobert. And he makes both free throws. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bogdanovich looking around. And the pass to Bjelica. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact but refused to back down.
Hields checked in for the Kings. Royson Hields checked in for Utah. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
Pass to Gobert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
The Kings making a switch here. Joseph's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in. Kings have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Joseph has an open look. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Barnes. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Sacramento making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bjelica. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Harrison Barnes. Utah also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Now here's Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Clarkson on the wing. Now here's Gobert. He has 7. Now Moutier. They get a hand on it. Parker with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hield. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
His teammates are going to love seeing that hustle up the court from McCollum. I mean, and that offensive energy is contagious.
Now here's Gobert. The rebound by Giles.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
They shot off that time. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Moutier with the basket.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Davis kicks to Moutier. Back to Davis. Pass to Moutier. Parker against Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here are the Kings now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Moutier. It's stolen by Hield. And now Sacramento on the break.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone in the, not just himself.
And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Bazemore kicks to Fox. And Davis sends it back. Mitchell outside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. The pass to Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Wow. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Kings leading now by 4. Bogdanovich wide open. They get it again. Holmes kicks to Bogdanovich. And another shot. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, his 3-ball is wet. Bogdanovich shoots a good number of these because of how accurate he is for that.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Moutier. For 3. Here's Davis. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Moutier. From deep Ingles. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bogdanovich finds Parker. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
he's fearless when it comes to attacking, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
Fox passes to Holmes. Basket good. Holmes got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple.
Oh, that's just a lucky break. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The pass to Davis. Back to Ingles. From deep. That one's not going to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. High post shot. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Bazemore. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harry Giles comes in for Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Bielitsa in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Fox misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
The drive by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Pass to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The drive by Mitchell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got 15.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Mitchell.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Bagley with the block.
And that's just the activity on the defensive end. I love it when Bagley goes after rejections. It helps fire him up.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. It's been a dandy. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center. For Utah, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The Kings leading. From past the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 points. That one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Bielitsa. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Gobert. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Fields checked in for the Kings. Joseph comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Inside, here's Bagley. And the layup is good. Bagley's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
That's where Bagley needs to be most effective. Establish a strong inside presence. Make the D always worry about him in the post. Well, Bagley's an agile athlete with exceptional leaping ability, so his fancy flush shouldn't be surprising.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Hield kicks to Bielitsa. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Oh, good on the triple. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Lob pass to Conley, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's an elite company.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
They get the rebound. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Here's Hield. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Joseph down low. Covered by Mitchell. Bagley. Back to Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. Hield outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Good work there as it goes. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Here's Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And you could argue this is Conley at his best. The combination of speed and athleticism just overwhelming.
Hield the pass to Joseph. 36 seconds left in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Hield. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. From 8. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nine seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Conley. The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Hield in at the small forward. Clarkson gets to Conley. Ingles with the ball. It's O'Neal atop the key. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 5. Three-pointer, Hield. Come on. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Pass to Ingles. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. O'Neal kicks to Ingles. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. From the top of the key. Utah the rebound. Conley dishes to Gobert. There's the pass to O'Neal. Now Ingles. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Ingles has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Fox, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Oh, he's a crafty offensive talent. I mean, Fox can really make defenders pay around the rim.
Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. He was all alone on that one. And the Jazz lead by 10.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Pulls it from the elbow. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They're running. And Bogdanovich kicks to Giles. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Jazz leading by 6. To the middle. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen it. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Hield. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Clarkson.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
And they pick up 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
He can't hit that time. A D by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Fox finds Bagley. A three from Barnes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
And there's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
And so Bagley nails them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Yeah, we've seen Hill take a lead, becoming a more confident and assertive scorer and a leader for this team. Long guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession win. And they had a...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
I like seeing young players with Bagley's mental toughness. He was unfazed in the clutch.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Here's Fox. He kicks to Bagley. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Mitchell looking it over. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a...
We have the cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Look at the way Valanciunas ran the floor on that break. Very few centers can get up and down the floor like that.
Mitchell's shot is good. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's blocked by Conley, and they get it back. Valanciunas, good. The Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Conley. 5 to shoot. Mitchell in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Valanciunas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
All sorts of time. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Jackson.
Making things happen in close. That's where Winslow is most comfortable scoring the basketball.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that one's good. Morant's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And the dunk by Winslow.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Mudiay kicks to Clarkson. Back to Mudiay. To stop the run. Here's Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Anderson dishes to Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. There's Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mudiay. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him. Slow-mo, even on the drive, Anderson has a tricky, old-school game.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Outside, Bogdanovich. Clarkson on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
26 seconds left in the first. Here's Melton, and Davis sends it back. And now Utah, fast break. Boudier with the ball. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Jones drives in, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real...
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Davis, and it's Conley in at the point. Ingles kicks to Davis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Conley. Ripped away. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And he makes that one. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. And they double up Davis. Ingles in the corner. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. The pass to Conley. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And the basket by Jones.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes it to Ingles. Outside Conley. Back to Ingles. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Ingles. From the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Clark into the lane. And slam dunk by Clark.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Clarkson. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Jones, no luck. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. The Jazz also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Mitchell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Ingles finds Gobert, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for the Jazz. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got his second bucket. Utah with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jackson's got 6.
Good anticipation and quick hands. Winslow right on top of that, igniting the fast break.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that does it for our.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. Jazz trailed by 19. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The drive by Mitchell. Inside. Ingles in the corner, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
O'Neal's check in for Utah.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
Here's Morant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And that one is good.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell passes to Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Here's Morant. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. His three-pointers off the mark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Mitchell against Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And he's good on the three ball. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's good for 2. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
There's the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. On the pass to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Good on the second free throw. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so he hits both. Here's Melton. Here's Brooks. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Bogdanovich. Clarkson is out there with Moutier, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint. Clock at 2. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Moutier, and he banks in the layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. Down low. Stolen by Brooks. He's got a clear path. The finish. And Clark slams it in.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Jazz trail by 18. Gobert finds Moutier. Back to Gobert. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Moutier. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's the break. Moving it up. And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Bogdanovich wide open. The Jazz with another miss. Memphis leading by 20. To the paint. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Brooks. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. Stolen by Michael Conley. And it's Mitchell missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is what impressed scouts with Mitchell. 6'10" wingspan for a player who is 6'3". That's going to get you some rebounds.
The 3 from Morant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell for the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. And the basket by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Niang, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Allen's shot is off. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Moutier, no good. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Stolen by Allen. Jones kicks to Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for Memphis. Grayson Allen.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Payday.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Utah. And just about a minute into the first quarter. To the inside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Holiday finds Favors. Williamson against Mitchell. From 11 feet away, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Count it. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Over Gobert. To halt the run. And it's good. 2 points.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Mitchell left side. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
Feeds it to Williamson. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Up top, Gobert. He's covered by Favors. The drive by Mitchell. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Conley against Holiday. Lets it go from 11. Favors can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson dishes to Ingram. The feed to Favors. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Mitchell's shot is good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Williamson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. To the left wing. There's Williamson with the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And again, no good by New Orleans. Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Clarkson. Inside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Hayes following the bucket by the Jazz. Mitchell passes to Davis. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
He dishes it to Hayes. Out to the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. And stolen by Redick. To end the drought, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1 second left. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 16.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Melli in at the 4-man position. Here's Gobert. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Out left to the wing. Moutier finds Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal with it. Back to Davis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pelicans trail by 12. Jackson passes to Redick. To the middle. Here's Melli. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Okafor. And there's the pass to Melli. Dishes it to Okafor. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Moutier against Okafor. Pass to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Moutier. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Rebound, Utah. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Okafor with the steal. Pass to Melli. To the inside. Outside, Redick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melli. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Then for the Jazz, Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Clarkson. Now here's Redick. Outside Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Okafor. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ingles. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The lead now cut to single digits.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Left side, Davis. He kicks it to Moutier. to Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Ball. The dish now to Favors. Over Conley. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley. Ball kicks to Williamson. The pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ball, the pass to Hayes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Emmanuel Moutier. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Mitchell against Ball. Knocked away. So the wing on the left. Down low. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Mitchell against Williamson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points. And that does it for our...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Another shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Ingram left side. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Passes to Holiday. He feeds it to Favors. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, it's something you rely on.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Feeds to Favors. Pass the ball. Stolen by Michael Conley. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Inside. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Holiday against Mitchell. Outside Conley. To the paint. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Pelicans trail by 3, and up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court. Ingram gets to Holiday. Out to Ingram for the tie. Ingles with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Jackson finds Redick. Back to Jackson. Down low, he's looking for Hayes and finds him. Redick passes to Jackson. Releases from 15 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
JJ works hard forcing the defense to be aggressive with him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Niang's checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Here's Hart. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Redick. The layup off target.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Ball stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Maley.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They've led by as many as 14 points. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Melli in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Holiday. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. The Jazz shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Hart. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Utah leading by 3. Clarkson dishes to Ingles. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to O'Neal. Clarkson looking for an opening. The drive by Mitchell. And there's the feed to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pelicans trail by 5. Left side, Ball. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And it's Williamson missing. Jazz leading by 7. The drive by Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half. Ingram left side. Outside Favors. To the paint. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And here's New Orleans now. Holiday finds Ingram. Great open look there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 1:49 left in the game. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson. Pelicans trail by 9. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good on the 3. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Look at that.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Ingles. And it's off from three-point range. Holiday with the three. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson finds Ingram. Williamson outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell wide open. Here's Gobert. Ingles with the ball. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Williamson in the post. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... They're one single. We are new.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the Kings pushing it up now. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
There's the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Gobert against Bagley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Conley outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Outside, Fox. Offline with his 3.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's Mitchell. On the 3 off target. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's Mitchell missing. Sacramento's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Bagley. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Another miss by Utah. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Fox. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Mitchell outside. Fox with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And the dunk by Barnes.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
On the wing, Mitchell. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Bazemore on the wing. Back to Hield. The 3. Sacramento gets it back. Giles kicks it to Bazemore. Hield from outside. Rebound, Utah. Down low. Here's Clarkson. And the layup falls.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
The tray. Again, Hield missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Moutier pass to Davis. It's stolen by Hield. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Adding to the variety of ways in which he can hurt you. Bazemore trying to become a complete scorer on all 3 levels.
O'Neal kicks to Moutier. Passes it to Davis. Back to Moutier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Hield. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And no one knows their job better than Hield to energize the offense, handle a big chunk of that scoring load.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top, up by 7. Live from Vivint Smart Home. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the center. Hield can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. Right side, Davis. Shot clock at 2. Fires from 18. Bogdanovich, no luck. Kings leading now by 5. Stolen by Clarkson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. So, Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Sacramento also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ingles passes to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Fox against Conley. Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. A second chance effort. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Just 5 on the clock. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the result. Oh,
what a play!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Fox feeling it out a bit. The three-pointer, no good. Utah trailing here. The drive by Mitchell. The score now all even. He's got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Holmes. Out to Parker. Healed against Mitchell. Holmes. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And it's Holmes off the drive. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Moutier, he's checked in for Mitchell. Corey Joseph's checked in for Sacramento. Jazz leading by 6. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The pass to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
Can't hit the corner 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Kings shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Kings. Bazemore is checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And here's Bielitsa for 3. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has... That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Barnes against Mitchell. Passes it to Ingles. It's stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guy.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 3. Fox is double. Outside Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Fox. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Bagley. The drive by Mitchell. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Fox, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Mitchell passes to Ingles. That 3 off the mark.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Back to Mitchell. He kicks to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
3-on-3. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Here's Fox. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Fox has got 15.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Bogdanovich. Another shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Mitchell doing a good job. In order to have a chance in this league, you've got to be able to score. He's done that tonight.
It's Bielitsa. Makes it off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Gobert dishes to Ingles. And Bogdanovich out top the key. To the paint. Gobert can't hit. The Kings trailing. Bogdanovich inside. Over by Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
The Kings have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. For the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovic. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. The dish to Hield. To Holmes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovic wide open. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Bogdanovic has got 19 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And Joseph kicks to Giles. Holmes trying to free himself up. Giles, that's good. And the Kings lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovic has got 12 points here in the second half.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovic.
They kick out to Hield. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Giles missing. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Jazz shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa. He checks in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Clarkson finds Conley. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Utah's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Clarkson kicks to Conley. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Utah the rebound.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Back to Clarkson. Pass to O'Neal. A 3 from Bogdanovic. The rebound by Giles.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Hield can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Conley gets the bucket.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Here's Giles. That one doesn't go. Ready by Bogdanovich. Shot's good by Clarkson. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Three-pointer, Heel. A rebound by the Jazz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clarkson. And no good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Jazz, Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. And the Kings also making a change. Bagley, he's checked in for Giles.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings. Back to Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Mitchell. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Shoots off on that one. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
Up next, the Jazz. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ingles. There's the dish to Conley. Back to Ingles. From deep. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Now Brooks, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Good. Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3. It's Morant with the drive. It's good.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And it's blocked. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Now here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Shoots from the line. Count that one.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
Morant against Conley. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room, and the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second basket. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound, and Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now here's Jones. Rebound by Mitchell. Clarkson surveying the floor. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Mitchell against Jones. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the inside. Utah the rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. It's all knotted up.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
And Anderson has it in the corner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Back to Bogdanovich. On From the wing, Mitchell for three. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The shot's good.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones finds Valanciunas, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact the game in a lot of different ways.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Moutier. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clarkson. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Anderson passes to Melton. It's Morant in the corner. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And Clark slams it in.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball was right there.
The Grizzlies shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Here's Morant. Count that bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Gobert. And it's Conley in for Clarkson. That's good from Morant.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Now the pass to Ingles. Conley against Morant. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Conley left side. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant with it. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Moutier against Brooks. Ingles passes to Moutier. Three-pointer. Ingles can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. That one falls. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Moutier looking around. Conley against Morant. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Anderson. 6 points for Brooks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to O'Neal. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Davis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket. Davis has got 6 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up, and this is his second trip to the line in the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas comes in for Anderson, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jones. Davis against Jackson. To the middle. Poked loose. He had stolen by Ingles. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. It's up a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
Morant against Conley. 32 seconds left in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 9.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Jones drives in. Pass to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your... And that'll do.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And it's Mitchell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Mitchell outside. They need this, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Morant scanning the floor. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Mitchell against Brooks. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Brooks has got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Valanciunas against Mitchell. Has to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block, but they'll get another chance. Conley against Morant. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
The feed now to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
From the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's Jackson with the drive. He dishes it to Brooks. Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell over Brooks. And it's Mitchell missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 17.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Now Morant. He's got 17. And finished off by Morant.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Moutier in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Anderson passes to Melton. Clark outside, shoots the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
From outside the arc, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones in the post, defended by Moutier. Yep, that one goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Anderson outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Gutterich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Utah, Royce O'Neal.
First one falls for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. O'Neal hits them both. And here's Jones. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Melton passes to Clark. Fires for three. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. From past the arc. Conley with the rebound. Jazz trail by 20. And now Utah, fast break. And here's Bogdanovich for three. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jones drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Melton. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Offline with his three. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I mean, that's great communication between teammates. Nice delivery, and Valanciunas uses that big frame to finish with authority.
And the pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Clark. That one goes in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
From deep. And it's Morant missing. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is, and let's go.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Root.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Mitchell with the Jazz.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Holiday against Ingles. Favors laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Mitchell looking it over. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Favors passes the ball. Inside, here's Ingram. Feeds it to Favors. The wide open look here for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. It's a three-point game. Mitchell finds Ingles. No good on the triple. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Crafty move. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
A 3-ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Outside Holiday. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3 in the air. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A shot by Clarkson, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Clarkson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Out to the right wing. Hart the pass to Williamson. Hart, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there. really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Williamson with it. Now defended by Moutier. Williamson, the pass to Melly. Here's Hart. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. New Orleans in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jazz have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jackson, that's good.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Clarkson kicks to Moutier. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson passes to Redick. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. He's off on that one. Stolen by O'Neal. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. It's deflected. Hart the pass to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Passes it to Okafor. It's stolen by Gobert. Clarkson finds Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah. Here's New Orleans. Ball with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Ingram. Goes up again. Here's Favors. Back to Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Mitchell missing.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. but he can't get it going here.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer.
That was a strong dunk.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. Can't get it to fall. Jazz trail by 11. The drive by Mitchell. And good that time. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Mitchell against Holiday. Yep, it counts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 17 now.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Stolen by Conley. Mitchell against Holiday. Off with the layup.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Williamson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ingles passes to Conley. Davis kicks to Conley. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. Ball with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Holiday. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game. It's Redick on the wing. And a miss there off the inbound. And so it's New.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 24 points. New Orleans leading by 4. To the inside. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Ball.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Holiday goes in. Favors. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And how fearless
is Donovan Mitchell. I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Holiday finds Favors. Ingram wide open on the 3 off target. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz, and it's Mitchell missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Favors. And he's able to get it back. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Clarkson against Holiday. Okafor. Favors trying to break free. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 6.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Clarkson. A shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ball with it. Now defended by Mudiay. Here's Favors. Out to Ingram. The 3. They get it back. They shoot again. Dishes it to Favors. Sweet move. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's 12 points for Derek Favors.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Holiday to pass the ball. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Back to ball. There's the pass to Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, the energy by Okafor on display there really just kind of willed that shot in over some pretty stingy defense.
Clarkson surveying the floor. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mudiay. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
.109 left in the third. Clarkson finds Mudiay. Good on the shot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Okafor against Bogdanovich. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Pass to Mudiay. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the right side. O'Neal up top. He's covered by Ingram. Bogdanovich wide open. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's O'Neal.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Passes it to Hart. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And stolen by Redick. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Jazz trail by 10. Out to the right wing. Redick against Mitchell. Comes up empty down low.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here is Conley. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now the feed to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Hayes, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Conley dishes to Ingles. Mitchell left side. Down low, taken away by Hayes. Pass to Hart. Back to Williamson. He had stolen by Ingles. O'Neal gets to Conley. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. And the Pelicans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Jazz trail by 10. Stolen by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williamson. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And both free throws good for Williamson. 1:44 left in the fourth. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Williamson kicks to Ball. Williamson on the follow. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Conley against Ball. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Now here's Ingles. Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Bogdanovich dishes to Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell outside. He's off on that one. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Williamson. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Here's Ingram. Misses the shot. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do